Hello everyone. Now we'll be starting with the exercise 5.5 in which we are going to learn or we are going to understand the concept of patterns or the general form, right? What we are going to learn is something is given to us, for example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Instead of writing this much big, I am going to write the value n, right? I am going to write this in the form of a variable. Why I have written this in the form of n? Now I have written this in the form of n so that I can change the value or I can place the value of n by my choice. It can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4 and so on. There is a pattern you can see. For example, let us take one more example of even numbers, or you can take the example of the multiple of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Right? I have taken this pattern. Now you can see that this complete is the table of 2. This is 2 1s are, this is 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8 and so on. This is going on. Now this 2 into is constant. This is same, right? Everywhere this is same. So 2 into 2 into, so I have written 2 into, which is same, that will remain same. But the value of 1, 2, 3, 4, this is changing. And because these values are changing, because these values are varying, we are going to denote them with the variable. And let that variable be n, let that variable be any alphabet. Okay, and I am going to write here where this n can be 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. N can be 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay, and then I can say that this pattern is following. The pattern is of 2n. Now if I want to ask you from this pattern only, in this what will be the sixth number? This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. Sixth number means I am going to place the value of n as 6 in this. 2 into 6 is 12. So and you can see clearly here that after 8 what will come? 10. After 10 what will come? 12. So like this. Now why I am using this formula? I can even ask you what is going to be the 100th number. Now what is going to be the 100th number? For that you don't have to write the table of 2 up to 100. No, you just have to place the value of n in this. 2 into 100 is equals to 200. So basically I have explained you why we are using this, why we are using the variables and the patterns and the rules. Okay, so this is for this, so that we can get to know the higher values at the higher places, what is the actual value which will come. Okay, now since you have got to know 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on, what will be the pattern for this? It is going to be 2n. And all these are the even numbers. For even numbers we are going to have the pattern 2n. What is the pattern for odd numbers? If I am going to talk about odd numbers, now what are the odd numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. Can you see that each of these numbers are 1 less than this? 2 minus 1 is 1, 4 minus 1, 3, 6 minus 1, 5, 8 minus 1, 7. Next will be 10. 10 minus 1, 9. So can you see that everywhere it was 2 into 1 minus 1. 2 into 2 minus 1. This was 2 into 3 minus 1. Why I am writing like this? Because this was 2 into 1. This was 2 into 2. This was 2 into 3. This was 2 into 4. This was 2 into 5 and so on. Okay. And from this I was subtracting only 1. So I was getting this. Then 2 into 2 I was subtracting 1. I got this 3. From 6 I subtracted 1. I got 5. So 2 into 3 minus 1. Next was 2 into 4. 8 minus 1. So here I am getting 2 into 4 minus 1. Okay. Now again see what is constant and what is changing. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into. Everywhere 2 into is same. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is changing That means these values are changing. These values are varying, and the moment they are varying, I am going to change them into an alphabet, into a variable. Then after this, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So it is minus 1, and I can write this as 2n minus 1. So from this I have got to know that the pattern for the even numbers is going to be 2n, and the pattern for the odd numbers is going to be 2n minus 1. Right? Now on the basis of this, I have just written this rules. Now we will be starting with the exercise 5.5. Only 4 parts are there. That's it. This is the only exercise 5.5. Now, first question is, write algebraic expressions for the nth term of the pattern like this. In the first one, 2 stars are there. In the second one, 4 stars are there. Then 6, then 8. Now you have to write the pattern, and you can clearly see that these are the multiples of 2, and the multiples of 2 are denoted by 2n. So I have written here 2n, or you know it, 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3, 2 into 4, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into. It is same, it is constant. So I am going to write here like this. What is changing? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right? This is changing, so I am going to write here 2n. But you are going to write here that the values of n are 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the values of n. That's how you are going to describe the pattern. This is the way of writing the pattern. And this was your question number 1 of this exercise 5.5. Now next, question number 2 is, write the nth term of this. Now 3 parts are given to you. The first part is, you can see odd numbers, and I have clearly explained you that the odd numbers are denoted by 2n minus 1. With this I have explained you. This is the pattern of odd numbers. So I have written here, and you can write that n is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Anything you can place here. Okay. Next, B part. B part is 1, 4, 9, 16. Now, if you are going to observe this, 1, 4, 9, 16 and so on. If you are going to observe this, you will see 1 square. 4 is the square of 2. 9 is the square of 3. 16 is the square of 4. What will be the next one? 5 square. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. And what is 5 square? 25. Like this, what will be the next? 6 square. And next is 36 and so on. Right? Now we have to make the pattern out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 changing. So that means n. And in the power, what is there? 2, 2, 2. Everywhere power is 2. So it is n square. And you are going to write where n is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on going on. This is the pattern for this B part. I hope it is clear to you. You have to observe the pattern. You have to check that how this 4, after 4, 9 is there, after 9, 16 is there, and so on is coming. And I know, if I know the squares, I can simply observe that these are the squares. Okay, so this was your B part. You can see the solution. You just have to write like this. Simple. But make sure that you write n is equals to 1 square, 2 square, 3. Sorry, n is equals to 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay, now let's move to the C part. C part is 3, 8, 13 and 18. Now what will come here? If you observe this closely, this is 5 into 1 minus 2. This is 5 into 2 minus 2. 5 ones are 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. Then 5 twos are 10. 10 minus 2 will give you 8. Next, 5 threes are 15. Minus 2 will give you 13. 5 fours are 20. Minus 2 will give you 18. Similarly, if I am going to ask you what will be the next term, you are going to identify 5 into 5 minus 2. What is 25 minus 2? 23 will come here. So what you got to know about this pattern? 5 into 5 into 5 into. Everywhere 5 into, so I am going to write 5 into. Variable 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is changing. So the numbers which are changing, keep them with n. Next is minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. So it is going to be minus 2. And this will be 5 and minus 2, where the value of n is going to be 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay. So this was your C part. And this was your complete exercise 5.5. Do this exercise in the notebook. Do write this formula also. What is the pattern of the even numbers and the odd numbers in the notebook. Okay. Thank you so much.